Welcome back, Authentic Alphas, coming to you from CDM, Mexico City. So I'm back with another guest, another lady here, so she can go ahead and give us her opinion on American dudes and see what she has to say about it. She's a little bit more mature, so I'm trying to mix the age up, get them of all different ages, and see what they have to say, guys, because the men are all different ages. So some guys are interested in women in their 20s. Some guys are, maybe in their early 20s and they're looking to date 18, 19, 20. Some guys are in their 20s dating women in their 20s. Some guys want older women. Some guys are in their 30s. They want to date women around their age, whatever. So we're trying to get as much variety as we can while we're in Mexico City and see what the chicks got to say. In about a week, I'm gonna move on to Guadalajara, so that's gonna be interesting because anybody that's been to Guadalajara will tell you that that's where the baddies are in Mexico. The ones that aren't living like the beach life, that aren't like Tulum, Cancun, Puerto Vallarta, kind of like on the coast, or the part that's up by California. What the hell is that called? But the chicks that are like, bad, but they live in a city, like a city, a busy city, a major city, that would be Guadalajara. So right now I'm in the capital, which is Mexico City, and it's obviously a big ass city. It's very densely populated. But yeah, like the model type chicks is in Guadalajara. So so that's gonna be interesting, guys. So yeah, so that's like in, I guess, like 10 days, eight to 10 days. I haven't even booked my flight yet, but no biggie. Because another thing about being in the country is that flights within the country are very affordable. I was saying that before. Um, I don't know what they look like now with the inflation or the fuel prices going up, but yeah, prior to COVID, flights within the country were under $100, bro. Like to the other side of the country, under $100. So, like, I could fly from Cancun to Puerto Vallarta, which is literally two different coasts. They're both beaches because they're on the East Coast and the West Coast. That's the equivalent of flying from New York to LA, and it's actually a wider distance than LA to New York or New York to LA, but that would be our closest comparison or whatever from one coast to the other, and it would be like $40, be like 40, 45 bucks in a week in advance. So the flights are pretty affordable within the country if you're going to come with a lot of time to visit different parts, which is what I would suggest. If you got 10 or more days, I would say come to Mexico and do 3 or 4 days in about 2 to 4 different major parts, and kind of see what you prefer. Maybe you want to be on the beach. Maybe you want to kick it on the beaches and do more of a resort, vacay, tourist, toes in the sand type trip. Maybe you want to be going to like the pyramids and all the, ancient attractions and all that type of shit. Or maybe you want to go to the rural areas where the cowboys are and they ride horses and the farms and shit is that. I don't know. Maybe you want to stay in the major cities like how usually I do. The point is, I would give yourself the freedom and the range to kind of explore a little bit. Or you could just pick one part that you think would suit you best and spend a good, half a week or more. Because you do need at least 3, 4 days, man, to really get, some time to kind of check it out and see if you like it. Or if you want to try Brazil, Colombia, DR, whatever, man. I just want to get guys out there seeing what their options are, exploring. I think every man should be well traveled. All right, guys. So let me go ahead and introduce this lady. My audio should be good because I'm kind of like remembering the stuff I need to press and set up and level out before I start. So that looks good. Um, See if anybody's in the chat yet. Shout out to the Tip Network. They are in the building. What's up, y'all? What's up, fellas? Um, Let me go over here to my other little command center thing over here. Check this out. Okay, that's looking good. All right, so she's going to be, I think, the sixth, actually the seventh. So she's going to be the seventh lady that I've asked these questions. I know the questions are redundant, but I'm trying to do my own little kind of survey thing going on. And just see what the consensus is, see what like the majority of women say, and if it varies or if it's like pretty much the same kind of thing that they're saying. I think so far it's pretty similar, what the women are saying. All right, so let's check this lady out right here. Buenos tardes.
Buenas tardes.
What's up?
Hola, hello.
How are you?
Bien, gracias.
Okay, so how much English do you speak?
Many.
Many?
Muy poquito.
Muy poquito? Más o menos? Okay, all right, that's fine. Fair enough. We kind of went over the questions already in Spanish, so she knows what they are, and I got her answers, guys, so I'm going to basically translate them for you like I did on the first interview. All right, so question numero uno. Tu nombre, what is your name?
Mi nombre es María Reyes.
Okay. Maria. ¿Cuántos años? How old are you?
41. 41 años.
Uh-huh. Wait, you're 41?
Yes.
Oh, shit. My bad, guys. I thought she was in her 30s, but she looks good. You look good
I am
for
a grandma.
For real? You have a grandchild?
Yes.
Really?
Sí.
How old is your ¿Cuántos años? Your grandbaby? I say grand.
18. 18.
No, not your not your grandbaby.
¿A qué edad tuve a mis hijos? Tengo 2 hijos.
Oh.
¿Sí?
Damn, I didn't know that, guys. I would have put that on the thing and made sure I translate that properly, but I didn't know she was a grandma. That's interesting.
Yes.
You're a sexy grandma. Oh,
Gracias.
shit. All right, now I like it. Now that this is the first grandma I've interviewed, so
Oh.
clap, clap, clap. Yeah, thank you for being my first grandma.
Gracias.
I appreciate that. I'm gonna ask you to scoot just a little bit that way, just a little bit.
Okay.
Move, wave it right there. Perfecto.
Okay.
I want you right in the center, grandma. Okay, so where are you from?
De la Ciudad de México. Aquí vivo.
Okay. All right, so let's get into this right here. Are you single?
No, casada.
Is that married?
Yes.
That means esposo, right?
Married,
Yeah,
sí.
okay. How long have you been married? ¿Cuántos años?
¿Tengo de casada?
Sí.
Tengo 23 años de casada.
20 years?
23.
23 years you've been married?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. And the husband's Mexican?
Yes.
Okay, obviously. Uh-oh. All right, okay. Hopefully she's still honest about how she feels about American guys. All right, let's ask her. So obviously you have children, duh. You have
Yes,
children, two children, and a grandbaby.
No.
No grandbabies.
No. 2 sons.
Uh-huh.
I have 2 sons. 2 hijos.
Oh, so wait, you do or don't have grandkids?
Yes.
Okay, how many grandkids? ¿Cuánto?
¿Cuántos años tienen? Tengo una niña de 20 años y un varón de 23 años.
All right, she's still talking about her kids. I don't know how old the grandkids are. Sorry, guys, I don't speak Spanish like that. But it's still interesting, very interesting that she has grandkids already. And all right, so question 4. What do you think about American men?
No puedo generalizar, aunque hay diversidad de personalidades y formas de ser. Por su educación, me parecen directos, abiertos y libres. En general dicen lo que piensan y lo hacen.
All right, I know some of you guys speak Spanish, so you know what she just said. But I'm gonna read her answer. She said that she can't generalize, though there is diversity of personalities and forms for your education. And she said that Americans are direct, and they're open, and they're free. That's interesting that these answers are so similar in that regard. Like that part I find interesting, that multiple women have referred to Americans as direct. I find that interesting because I feel like that would be more of an opinion. That would be more subjective than objective. But the fact that several of the ladies have said the exact same thing and used that exact same terminology means that that's like accepted as a fact here in Mexico, that Americans are direct, which I agree with in contrast to them, because we have the freedom to say what the fuck we want. And I think we take that for granted in America. But here, the people do not say what they want to say. And us being free, of course, is a perception, but obviously we do live a more free lifestyle. We do have the false sense of freedom. So yes, we do have that luxury to at least think that we're free or feel that we're free. Today I'm actually very disappointed because I needed a new a unit sent out to me, and the fucking company sent me out a replacement unit, and the customs wouldn't even let it through, simply because they couldn't figure out what it was, and they sent it back. And it's like, what the fuck, man? Like, I'm getting a package, mind your goddamn business. If it's not a bomb, it's not illegal narcotics, give me my shit. But because they couldn't figure out what it was, they wouldn't let me have the item. And I knew that was going to happen because I have plenty of experience in Mexico. And that's one thing here, guys. If something's out of the norm and they don't understand it, they're just going to say no. They're just going to reject it. If they can't figure it out, they're going to reject it. And your explanation isn't going to be good enough for them. If they can't verify it or prove it, they will not believe you. No matter how simple what you're trying to tell them is, they're like, nah, you're not going to trick us. You're not going to run game on us. So they are very self-conscious about their intelligence. All right. Question cinco, number 5. Have you ever been with a guy from the U.S.? Oh, wait, you've been married for 20 years, so. Back in the 80s, no, let me stop. Have you ever dated a guy from America?
Yes. Sí, alguna vez he estado con uno.
Wait, hold on. Let me see
Yes.
let me see the translation, guys. Wait, what's the answer here? Because I'm interested. Yes, I've been with one. Okay, before you were married?
Yes.
Before you're supposed to? Bueno, good, bad?
Good. Very good.
Oh, shit.
Muy bien.
Somebody's going to get in trouble. Okay. All right, so question... wait, she put more stuff for that. Okay, I'm going to leave that one alone. All right, Ocho, have you been to America? You been to the U.S.?
Mis amigos dicen que son amigables y directos.
Wait, have you been to America?
No. Never. But
you had some America in you. All right, so, okay. Nueve, number 9. Okay, so, sorry, no, I'm jumping the gun, guys. Before I get to that, what do you like about Americans? Tu gusto americanos.
Esa libertad que tienen para hacer lo que quieran. Libertad de pensamiento.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes, open mind.
Okay.
I think.
Okay, so yeah, so she says that well, you heard what she said. She likes the fact that they're free and that they're open-minded, that they have freedom, and yeah, that they're open-minded and they have the freedom of thought. So yeah, pretty much what I was just saying. All right, so about your friends, what do your friends say about American guys?
Mis amigos dicen que son amigables, friendly, y directos.
Same thing. Okay,
Yes.
So, okay, her friends say that Americans are pretty friendly and they're straightforward. Okay, all right, fair enough. So I think we're at the last one now. Well, actually, no, let me ask you this. What don't you like about Americans?
En realidad no sé lo que no me agradaría. Tengo que convivir en su ambiente y pues para poder hacer un juicio sobre cómo son en realidad, cómo se comportan, lo que piensan, pues tener una relación más cercana.
All right, so she basically copped out on that one. She says that she doesn't really know anything that she doesn't like about Americans, and she would have to basically live in America, live in the environment to be able to make a trial about them. So in order to pass judgment. Fair enough. Okay, so the last question, um, what is most important to you about a man? Is it the looks, um, the status, personality, or dinero, the money?
Definitivamente me fijo en cómo me miran, cómo me observan, ese clic para hacer match y en la personalidad, the personality.
Okay. Well, you guys that speak Spanish, you guys are going to get a much better answer because she said a lot more than what she put in English. So basically, in English, she just put the last part that she definitely likes, or it's important to her how a guy looks. But then, of course, her priority then would be the personality, which I think most women pretty much say the same thing. Most women pretty much agree that they're first attracted to the guy by his looks, you know, his appearances or whatever, and then the other things come into play, and she happens to put personality first, which a lot of girls do, which I think is just being politically correct for the most part. I think women put up with a lot if the guy has the combination of looks good and he might have some money. And when I say money, I mean money that he actually spends on her. Because a dude having money doesn't mean much if a chick figured out that he's not really trying to spend it or be generous. So that's one of the things that women look for is generosity. And I say that in all literal, literalness, seriousness, that, I mean it that literally, because I used to like watch the National Geographic and grow up on all these animal tapes. My mom had a collection of all the fucking animal tapes, all the different animals. So I studied animal behavior growing up as a kid. Like I was fascinated by all the different species of mammal and how they behaved and interacted, especially around mating. And I'm bringing this up because you see it in the animal kingdom. You see it in mammals. The female of a species is always testing, engaging the level of generosity of the male that's interested in breeding with her, which is usually all the males. Because it's not just the resources that the male has access to or he has at his disposal or his ability to acquire the resources. Also, it's his level of generosity, his level of sharing the resources. And if you watch this shit as much as I watch it, you'll see how that does vary. You'll see like a bear or something like that. He will have access to a lot of resources. He doesn't necessarily want to share it with the female. Yes, he wants to breed with her, but he might be willing to give her 2 salmon. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, nah, there's another bear over here that he might only have 3 salmon, but he'll give me all 3 of his salmon. Whereas this bear has 8 salmon and he only wants to give me 2. So the female would actually tend to pick the bear that is more generous in comparison to what he actually has. If you guys understand what I'm trying to say, like if one guy has $100 and another guy has $1,000, but the guy that has $100 will give her the entire $100, and the other guy that has $1,000 might only give her 200. It's like, oh, she's gonna go with the guy that has 200. In the animal kingdom, not necessarily. A lot of times, the female is gonna go with the guy that's gonna give the higher percentage of what he has access to. So she's looking for generosity, which is not the same as the amount of resources in general. It's not, like a square to a rectangle kind of comparison, if you understand what I'm trying to say. And I kind of have noticed that with human women, that they will tend to go with a guy that might have less in general if he's more generous with that than, say, a rich guy who's like, I'm not giving this bitch shit. Like, I got money, but I ain't spending it on you. So women tend to want to go for the guy that they think is willing to do the most for them in terms of what he's actually capable of, as opposed to just overall. If that makes sense to you guys, what I'm trying to say. But of course, we've also experienced women leaving guys for other guys that just simply have more and is giving her more. But I think what it is that women want is they want some type of control. They want some type of leverage. They want to know they have some type of influence over a guy. So a guy having a lot, but them not having any influence over him, it's almost useless, because it's like, yeah, he has stuff, but I can't get it from him. I can't leverage it. I can't take it, which is why women are always looking for that fucking ring, because the ring means the government is the leverage. The government gonna say, I want half, Eddie. So you already know what it is, guys. All right, so this one was a short one. I'm gonna ask her, how much can you say in English? What can you say in English?
Um,
Practice your English with us.
okay. The practice this.
No English, nothing.
Poquito, muy poquito.
Nothing. Oh man, I should have put together more questions just for her, guys. Because now I'm interested in the. Let me see if I could type something here and have the fucking translator speak. Do younger guys try to pick you up?
Los chicos jóvenes intentan recogerte.
Yes.
Wow.
Muchos.
What do they say to you?
¿Qué te dicen?
Que soy bonita, que si quiero salir con ellos, que soy una mujer atractiva. Pero pues yo ya sé a lo que voy
Do
y
they
lo que
want
quiero.
relationship or they just want casual sex?
Sexo casual.
Oh, damn, you understood that.
¿Quieren una relación o solo quieren sexo?
Oh man, I gotta work on my Spanish, bro. God damn. Oh my god, that is very.
Solo quieren eso.
That is very interesting. You know what? I've actually seen the daughter. Her daughter is pretty hot. The daughter is cute. Is your daughter in a relationship or is she is single?
¿Su hija está en una relación o está soltera?
Soltera.
Uh-oh.
Single.
Okay, tell your daughter I need to have an interview with her.
Bien, dile a tu hija que necesito una entrevista con ella.
Perfecto.
Does she speak English?
Yes.
Oh, she does.
Sí.
Okay.
Habla inglés.
Okay. Perfecto. Okay, let me tell her she can bring one of her friends, whether she speaks English or not, and she can translate for the friend if necessary.
Dile que puede traer a uno de sus amigos si habla inglés o no y puede traducir para la amiga si es necesario.
Okay.
I'm gonna start
Yes.
using this Spanish Siri
Yes.
bitch more often. I never use this thing. I just type it and show the girl, because I got.
Yes, I have a friend.
Oh,
with
you?
the Translate.
You have friends that speak English?
Yes.
Okay. They look good?
Okay.
They look good? Your friends look good?
Yes.
Bonitas? Muy
Yes.
bonitas? Okay, good. Send them, because we don't want no ugly chicks. Yeah. Guys, I have like 2 phones, 2 recent phones or whatever. So I'm like real lazy with the game. I type in one phone and I just hand the girl the other phone to type what she has to say. So like I'm super forward and direct with it. I don't even waste no time. I'm just like, yo, you speak English? And they're like, no. I just pass them the phone and we have a conversation through the phones. But I find that it works way better than having to pass the same phone back and forth. So I'm just making a suggestion because I was very, very surprised at how much of a difference it made in the flow of the conversation to not have to pass the phone back and forth, which is how it had been on every other trip that I had made. But before I came out here, I decided to just go ahead and add a third line. So I got 3 different numbers. I've been getting busy lately, so I'm trying to like separate, my shit. You know what I mean? And because of that, I can operate, separate phones at the same damn time, each with independent internet. So that's what I've been doing. And I'm like, yo, this is almost like it's almost like we speak the same language, because like the girl is already in the phone, like typing out her response as I'm typing my next thing. So anyhow, guys, I'm just making a suggestion. It flows a lot better than having to pass the phone, which is kind of clunky. But I don't want guys to think, oh, I don't speak the language, so I don't want to go in any particular country. Dude, I'm telling you guys, bro, for some reason, it's almost better when you don't speak the same language. It's weird like that. Especially when it's a casual thing. It's just better, in my experience. But tonight, my date actually speaks English, so I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy not having to use the translator. Um, so real quick, I'm just gonna look at some of these comments before I go back to the gym. I'm going to the gym for the third time today. What's good, bro? Still in CDMX? Yeah, man, I'm still here, bro. I'm not in a rush. Oh, okay. Somebody's teaching me some Spanish. Nito? Okay, Nito. That's how you say grandbaby. All right, cool. Learning some shit. Learning some shit. Um, really good points from Cowboy. Somebody put something here that YouTube doesn't like. I don't know why YouTube is getting super strict. This isn't even like offensive. Like they've been holding back comments that aren't even offensive. Talk about censoring freedom of speech, bro. God damn, bro, they taking everything from us. I don't know who this is that keeps asking me about John, but why don't you ask John, bro? John is welcome to come on whenever, bro. I told him like jump on. I'm still trying to figure out how I can get into Brazil without the pokey poke. So from here, I'm probably going to Colombia, and then I'm trying to talk to some people and get some information if there's a way to get into Brazil through Colombia or through Venezuela, whatever, just through the landmass basically, and not on a flight. If maybe they'll let me in without the pokey poke. So I actually want to like link up with John and challenge him and see, if it's real. Because everybody keeps asking me, do I believe that John Anthony really got game and he's a pickup artist? I'm like, yo, dude, I got to go see for myself. I don't judge based on YouTube. What else? Oh man, I'm never gonna forget about these 304s, bro. I don't know. Listen, let me tell you something. All right. I don't know why dudes be complaining about girls being thoughts and 304s and all that kind of stuff. Bro, they're a good time. What's the problem? Stop whining and bitching and complaining. You don't look for relationships with them. Ain't nobody telling you to wife them up. Have a good time. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy your turn. God damn, bro. I'm tired of guys whining. Oh, these girls are 304s. These girls are this, the girls are that. So what? So what? The fuck? Back in the day, back in the Wild Wild West, you had brothels. You had women that, ladies of the night. They served an industry. They served a purpose in the community. And today, we got more of them percentage-wise than in the past. Again, so what? If you're looking for a good girl, there are still plenty of good girls out there. You're just going to have to get off your ass and go find them, bro. They're not going to just be standing on the street corner. Duh. That's where the bad girls are going to be. The good girls are going to be in good places. Go to Barnes and Nobles, all right? Go to church. I know what you about to say, oh, you need this 304 is in church too. Oh, God. The point is, bro, if you want a good girl, go find a good girl, okay? Stop complaining about what most of these women are or whatever. Because when you whining like that and complaining about 304s, what that means is you ain't getting no pussy. That's what that means. That means you can't get no butt. And if you can't get no butt from a 304, the problem ain't the 304. The problem is you. Okay? That's like complaining that there's nothing but fast food out here. Okay? So are you complaining because you don't like fast food, or are you complaining because you can't afford fast food? What's the problem, buddy? Because there are nice restaurants too. There's going to be less of them, and they're going to be more expensive. Why are you complaining? Take your punk ass to a 5-star restaurant, make some reservations, or enjoy that goddamn Big Mac or that Whopper. All right? So stop complaining about these 304s. They're good people too. All right? They're just not to be taken seriously other than for a good time. Okay? And sometimes good girls are just for a good time too. When you travel as much as I travel and you got the swag, you're going to meet a lot of good girls, and unfortunately, you're not going to be in a position to wife them up and do nothing long term or whatever. So you're just going to have to make the best out of the time that you have. Okay? Be a gentleman, treat them like a lady, and then treat them like a 304 in the bed. All right? Then everybody's happy. You get the best of both worlds. All right? I'm trying to be out of here in half an hour, and I'm at 28 minutes and counting. So I was on time, and I got out of here on time. I know Grover's going to be proud of me because my shit be always late, and I always stream longer than intended. But I'm going to go back and lift some weights, guys, because I'm about to wreck this goddamn competition. I'm coming home with that first place trophy. I'm determined, and I will be enjoying the victory spoils too, because I told you Guadalajara is full of baddies and the best looking girls in the fitness community in Mexico. That's where they go. That's where they be. So there's going to be a lot of really hot fitness chicks, gym influencers there. So I want to network, if you know what I mean. after I win, after I got my medals on and everything. And they're like, "Can I take a photo with you? Un photo?" I'm like, "Yeah, you could take a photo with me, baby." Shit. Where you staying at? You staying in the host hotel? All right, let me get out of here, guys. All right. Yeah. Amen. Thoughts are needed, bro. Who else you gonna get the practice the practice on? Book of Eli says, "Hey Allende, how were you? What? What does that word say? To fly? Oh, you don't need the vax to fly into Mexico, bro. Obviously, obviously. Yeah, of course I'm doing one-on-one sessions, bro. I do one-on-one sessions every day. I had one before I jumped on this live. Actually, guys, I should probably tell you, I'm doing a live stream in a couple hours after I get out of the gym. I'm actually doing a live stream with this dude from The Honest Truth. So it's a channel I stumbled upon because they were talking about the whole exposing Allende for being gay or being a gay go-go dancer or just dancing for gay men. I'm not even sure what the fuck the accusation is. Everybody's throwing some type of accusation out there with that. So I don't actually see these fucking videos or know they exist until I get a notification on them. The so-and-so mentioned you. And this dude wasn't even like Allende bashing. He was like trying to get to the bottom of it. So I actually like his content. I wasn't too interested in his video about me because I'm like, motherfuckers that talk about me all day. I don't give a shit. But I was looking at some of his other stuff and I was like, yo, I kind of like this guy's approach. I like his setup. I like his professionalism. So I was like, yeah, I like this young brother. So yeah, so I reached out to him and we actually agree on a lot of things, and we decided that we gotta do a collab. So today, 4 p.m. What is that, Central Time, Texas, Mexico time, 4 p.m. I'm gonna jump on with him and talk about a few things. So if you guys want to check us out, I'm gonna try to probably like double stream it or whatever because he's gonna live stream it on his channel, and I'm probably gonna go ahead and use it also and just live stream from my channel. Why not? And break up the monotony because like tomorrow I'm gonna be interviewing another Mexicana, or maybe tonight. So I do kind of want to throw some other content in there here and there, guys. All right. So I'm open to suggestions. The answer is yes. I'm still doing one-on-one consults like every freaking day. Email me and let's work a time out. I get up super early and I go to bed pretty late, so I can fit guys in there when I'm doing my other things like cardio, and we'll make it happen, guys. All right. So thanks for watching. Keep it authentic. Let's say goodbye to this sexy grandma over here. What the fuck? A grandma. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay. Thank you. Goodbye and coming to Mexico.
Yeah, come to Mexico,
Mexico.
man. Listen, let me tell you something, bro. The food and the dessert is good, if you know what I'm saying, guys. All right? Listen, I'm telling you right now, you will not be disappointed with the food out here. Good Lord, I'm so stressed. I can't eat whatever I want. I passed so many things I want to try. And so let me just say this before I go. All right? When I say the food in Mexico is good, I don't want you guys to think I'm talking about like tacos or burritos. The Mexican food out here is excellent. But notice I said the food. I didn't say the Mexican food. I said the food. And the reason why I said that is because their sushi is the best fucking sushi I've ever had. And I'm trying to figure out how are Mexicans making better sushi than Asians, okay? Their burgers are better than our burgers. I'm like, hold up. Burgers are supposed to be an American thing. Why are these people making better burgers than we're making? Their pizza. Bro, I kid you not. The Little Caesars here, the Domino's, the Pizza Hut. I can't even figure out which one I like the best. And this is American shit. Even their Coke tastes better here. And their Coke is definitely different. Like everybody knows the Coke is different here. It's like different ingredients and everything. Their fucking Coke is better here. So what I'm trying to say is, in general, the shit you put in your mouth here is better. I don't know why. No matter what culture it's supposed to be from or what country it's supposed to be from, the shit is amazing over here. And I'm well traveled. And it's affordable as a mug. Bro, I'm trying not to eat pork. Okay. All praises to the Most High. All right. So I stopped eating pork again because I was raised not to eat pork, but I was dibbling and dabbling. So forgive me for my sins. I'm not encouraging you guys to eat pork. I'm just being honest. I love ribs, and the best ribs I ever had were here. And everywhere I've ever traveled in my life, I had to try the ribs. The ribs in Jamaica are amazing. All right, there's people that don't eat pork in Jamaica, but they make pork amazing. The ribs here are amazing, and they're $5 for an entire rack. That same rack you pay $20 for in America, that size, the entire rack, the whole side of the fucking animal, it's $5 here. And I'm still trying to figure out how that's possible because if you buy the meat raw, it's $5 for the whole rack. So I'm like, hold on, how's it the same price cooked as it is raw? But the prices here don't make no damn sense. A watermelon is $1. Today I eat a watermelon a day. The watermelon is 10 pesos a kilo. All right, and a kilo is roughly like what, 4.5 of a pound? It's like half a pound. What a kilo is? Wait. Sorry, no. A kilo is double a pound, right?
Yes.
Kilo is double a pound. Right, exactly. Duh, because I'm like 97 kilos, but I'm 200 and something pounds. Okay, so you think about that for a minute. 10 pesos is 50 cents. So you're paying 50 cents for 2 pounds of watermelon. I got to go, guys. The point is, come to Mexico. I'm going to see Jurassic Park tonight in IMAX. Do you know how much the damn ticket is? It's $6 US. Can't beat this shit. All right, guys. Keep it authentic. Peace.